Welcome to episode 3 of Vividcast of Pub. This is Vivid, casting for Feathergun TV, my channel, twitchtv.feathergun TV. Watch me play Dota sometimes. Anyways, we're going to try something a little bit different here for this pub match. We've got two teams going head to head here in the Captain's Mode draft mode. Weird things happening outside of my place of residence. Anyways, we've got CT Gaming versus Team Nemesis. Let's see if I can't get some titles going here so we can keep track throughout the game. So we're going to have Nemesis. Okay. A little big there. And CT Gaming. Probably should have taken care of some of this before the game started, but whatever. Oh, look at that. They've already got little names on either side and symbols. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'm an idiot. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it, guys. Okay, anyways. And we are drafting right now. Big pickups here for CT Gaming. We've got Clockwork and Invoker, both pretty technical heroes. And we've got Crystal Maiden Marana with OD Band and Timbersaw Band, and then Slark Band and Stormspear Band coming out from Team Nemesis. Nemesis is going to ban Neek's Assassin. Maybe going to pick up some more Int heroes here. Although they did ban Stormspear, so that's pretty interesting. I think I would have banned Lifestealer, just because Clockwork Lifestealer initiation is pretty strong. Bans Bane, so they can't pick up the Bane Marana lane. It's probably a good idea. This could be a carry Bane, it could also be an off-lane Bane. Probably not going to see a mid Bane in a high-level Captain's Mode team game. Nemesis has a pretty malleable lineup at the moment. They can do a lot with the heroes they have. However, CT Gaming, Evoker is going to be their mid hero. Picked him up really early. Clockwork, probably going to be their offlane hero, so not a lot of flexibility there. It's going to give Team Nemesis a pretty good idea of how to structure their team in terms of their lanes. I'm going to ban on Visage and Luna. It's interesting. So for CT Gaming, we have Tom Tom, we've got Nikuk, the Mini, Tran, and Lone. A lot of repetitive people there. And for Team Nemesis, we have Nipai, Umi, Genie, Sup, and Kybra. Taking their time with that third pick there. They picked up Ancient Apparition. That's pretty cool pick. I'm pleased with that. You don't see many team games with an Ancient Apparition or a Shadow Demon. Enjoying both of these picks. That's going to make a really strong lineup though with Crystal Maiden and Marana. Pretty much almost as good as a Bane in lane. So if they tri-lane with that combo, it's going to be pretty scary. They could still off-lane with Marana, but I mean it's just so strong. Marana's not the greatest carry in the world until she has a ton of farm. Especially not against their lineup, in my opinion, but Invoker and Clockwork plus AA, they're just all going to do way too much damage to Marana. She just doesn't do well with any of the items that add survivability, really, so we'll see what they end up doing here. taking up most of their time here on CT side, thinking about this fourth pick. Now they pick up Abaddon.
I speak for the tree.
And the Nature's Prophet, okay. Interesting pickup with the Abaddon. Seen a lot of fresh heroes here after the recent patch. A lot of it's giving rise to a lot of new heroes in the meta. But this is just a high level team game, so not like there is any professional players on here, so you do see a lot of more interesting lineups, but I think it'll be good. A few of the other pubcasts that I've watched have been more or less noob versus noobs, which are fun to watch at times, but for good laughs. Well, we're going to try something a little bit more serious this game. So we're on to the final banning phase. Thinking what CT might ban here. They need another. They either need an offlane or they need to ban. They ban a Magnus. Yeah, they need a mid. So. And Nemesis quickly bans a Weaver. Weaver carry. Weaver, Abaddon, Ancient Apparition. I don't know how worried I'd be about that, but okay. I guess it could be pretty scary versus a Mirana if she's solo offlaning, but I think Nature's Prophet's gonna offlane. They're gonna run Mirana, Crystal Maiden, Shadow Demon in a defensive tri-lane, and then maybe an offensive tri-lane. Maybe a good mid here to go up against Invoker. And pick up a Gyrocopter. It's a pretty good pickup here. Would be interesting to see Ancient Apparition plus a Gyrocopter with Aghanim's for Global Ultimate. Plus a Sunstrike from Invoker. And Flare from Clockwork. That's like the global ult lineup there. And they pick up a Death Prophet mid. Okay. Two really solid lineups here. This is definitely gonna. I'm excited for this game. It's gonna be fun to watch. Looks like CG's still trying to figure out which heroes they're gonna all play. Alright. So. Check out some of these hoods real quick. Got a lot of them, it seems like. Portal is pretty cool. I really like the Necropolis hood. Familiar Woods, meh. Three Virtues. That is a lot of. No thanks. Let's go with the Necropolis. What do you guys think? Alright, anyways. For Team Nemesis, we have mid lane being played by Nipai on the Death Prophet. We've got a defensive tri-lane of Kyra, Genie, and support playing the Crystal Maiden. Very fitting. Kyra on Shadow Demon, and Genie playing the Mirana. And then we have Umi playing the offlane Nature's Prophet. For the Dire team, we've got Abaddon being played by Tam Tam. We've got Tran Tran playing Clockwork, and we've got Domini on Gyrocopter, Lone Lone on the Ancient Apparition, and Nagak going mid with the Invoker. Getting pulled some regen here, going early boots, it's pretty interesting. They are running an aggro tri-lane on the side of the Dire. Gyrocopter with A lot of tangos, wand, and some. It's pretty. You can always tell when you're gonna watch an experienced game. You definitely magic sticks great in an aggro try. A lot of spells are gonna be cast. A lot of fighting is gonna be going on. This is gonna be really fun to watch. We got smoke, wards up. No stat items on ancient apparition, but still lots of sustainability for that lane. Abaddon gonna be building the Ring of Basilius. Got lots of regen on him. Just the armor from the Ring of Protection. No branches. And then we've got our Clockwork going up against a Solo Nature's Prophet top lane. Took Cogs first, got pulled some regen. He's got a Quailing Blade and a Stout. Pretty interesting pickups for him. They are waiting in the jungle down here to potentially spot out any of these members of the Dire team. Dire doesn't look too interested in going down and warding. They're sticking together pretty well. No one's going to be blocking this creep wave, it looks like. Invoker is going to run into this regen rune top, and he's going to throw down a ward right here. It's a pretty cool looking ward. Cursed warding, guys. We've got a pretty defensive ward coming from the Radiant team here, showing the rune, but also the jungle here. It's really good against against an aggro tri lane. Definitely don't want them sneaking up beside you. I think the Dire team will also like to probably put a ward there as well. They are going to run into Shadow Demon here. This is not good for Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon needs to get back. See him coming in with the Crystal Nova. Ancient Apparition taking a lot of damage from his own illusions here. Throwing up a ward down there. That's good. However, they may have seen him do that. No Rev Wards though. Oh, they do have Rev Wards on Shadow Demon, so they might be countering that in the near future. Rana is going to be the farming carry in this tri lane, with Nature's Prophet looking for a bunch of farm up here too as well. He also started with boots, so gets cogged. He has no mana now. It's actually a really good play by Clockwork. Gonna be making it tough for Nature's Prophet to do his thing with his Treants with no mana. Lane's pushing towards the tower here. Genie took arrow level 1, so be watching out for that. Shadow Demon with his Disruption, and Crystal Maiden still level 1 with Crystal Nova. The Shadow Demon Disruption lasts 2.5 seconds, which is pretty good. It's almost like Bane Nightmare. Nightmare lasts a lot longer, and you can actually hit the target while they're in it. So it's a little bit more difficult to line up, but it's still nonetheless pretty powerful. Big dive coming out for Nature's Prophet up top here. Tranchen pretty low. No one has any mana now. A lot of aggression coming out up top here. Lane pushed pretty heavily. Tower took a lot of damage. Not a lot of aggression from this aggro try down here in the bottom lane. Pretty evident that Demon did not see them place that ward down there, which is good for the Dire side. Abaddon not using any of his mana as of yet. Gyrocopter kind of hanging back, not really going for any of the CS. They didn't ward the pull camp, so this defensive tri-lane's doing a pretty good job of keeping lane control. Nature's Prophet getting sent back to base by Clockwork. Pretty good. Clockwork out of region though. Nature's Prophet going to be able to TP back to lane pretty easily. Big fight coming down. Shadow Demon with the disruption. Knee-Pie Death Prophet kills Invoker mid before any of this happens. Shadow Demon and Gyro go down both at the same time. Mirana trying to finish off Ancient Apparition. She gets him. Abaddon 1v3 looking to back. Big engagement down in bottom lane. Looks like overall Nemesis came out on top on that one for the Radiant team. Big first blood by Death Prophet in mid though versus Invoker. Both people TPing back to mid lane at the same time. Invoker about to finish his phase boots pretty soon. Death Prophet did end up with the bottle, which is good, and finishes her Null Talisman and brown boots. A lot of harass going out from this Nature's Prophet now with this bottle. I'm not sure if that this ward is giving vision of the top rune, so I think Nature's Prophet's going to have a pretty easy time making sure she gets all these runes. Nature's Prophet just going, or Invoker just going to have to be regening with Quas as much as possible. Not much else he can do there. Definitely should have tried to go for the Exort Sunstrike onto Nature's Prophet when he went back to base so low, but Looks like maybe he wasn't paying attention. Shadow Demon and CM smoked up here. Gonna grab Haste Rune. Maybe gank Invoker mid. Nope. Here comes the disruption from Shadow Demon plus the Shadow Poison. Rocket Barrage coming out on CM, but big damage comes out. Gyro goes down. That's why you send your supports to get the runes, ladies and gents. Especially if you have no vision down there. It's not a good play by Gyrocopter. He needs to be more careful if he's going to turn out carry farm for this dire side team on CT Gaming. But nonetheless, he ports back down to bottom lane. He has his boots now. Disruption coming out from Shadow Demon. They're looking to be aggressive again. Mirana arrow hits no one. Gyro is shielded right now, looking to be more aggressive. Pops Rocket Barrage, takes down Shadow Demon and Flash. Trying to keep going on Mirana here. She takes damage from the shield, but they're going to back now. They're satisfied with what just happened. Invoker maybe finishing up his phase boots now. Doing a decent job of, well, no, he's not. He's doing a terrible job. He's having a really bad time versus Death Prophet mid, getting pretty countered. She's got 25 CS and 7 denies. He's only got 9, and he's 9 and 4. How's this Clockwork doing up here? Nature's Prophet Treants trying to screw up the lane a little bit. Clockwork did go bottle, which is a good pickup for if you have an Invoker mid, since he doesn't go bottle. Nature's Prophet looks like he went back to base and TP'd back again. Mirana needs to be careful hanging out in the lane with her supports so far away. You know, they could engage with Cold Feet and an Abaddon shield pretty easily here. Not too sure about the flat cannon pickup so early on. It's really, I mean, it's okay against, I guess in an aggro, but I would have liked to see at least a rank in his homing missile in the near future. Voker does finish up his face boots. Gyro as well. Gyro going for a lot more of that, going for the chase down factor with the Rocket Barrage. You definitely don't want them getting out of your range when that happens. CM is smoked up, going top here, looking for a gank on the Clockwork maybe. Clockwork is level 6 though. Ult goes down. He used it. Maybe he missed it on the Death Prophet or on the Nature's Prophet. CM hiding in the trees here. Clock not knowing what's up really. He's gonna get sprouted. CM's coming in with the Crystal Nova. Frostbite comes out. They're trying to last him down, and they do. Nature's Prophet getting that kill. Bottom lane pushing. Pretty good here. Death Prophet ult coming out with double damage. She's going to do a lot of damage to this tower. Invoker not having the best time. Still not level 6. Prophet's level 8. Wow. Invoker just getting crushed in this middle lane. CM and Nature's Prophet going to try to take down this top tower now. A lot of towers going down really fast for this Nemesis team lineup here. Boots on Ancient Apparition. Looks like Gyro might be finishing up a wand later. Kept that Iron Branch that he had. Still need to get boots up on Abaddon, but doing a pretty good job of keeping his teammates alive with his Asphotic Shield. Clockwork getting some free CS up here against Nature's Prophet trees. But his tower goes down as well. So 2 towers down in favor of the Radiant team. Looks like Dire's trying to push their own tower right here. Abaddon diving a little bit. No boots though. Kind of maybe in a little bit of trouble. Disruption comes out on Abaddon. Mirana ult's coming out. Arrow hits no one. Ancient Apparition getting frostbitten by nice play by CM there. Radiant's gonna all live, but Ancient Apparition does go down. 4 down here for the bottom, for the Radiant, for Team Nemesis. Pretty cool flag. Shield Sprout comes out on Gyro. Big damage coming out from the Crypt Swarm. Tons and tons and tons of sentries down here. Death Prophet with Regen Rune coming back, looking to ult this tower maybe and take down their T1. Invoker doing a good job of counter pushing though mid lane with his Forged Spirits. He's going Quas Exort, so probably in a few levels here we're going to see him with double Forge Fiends, trying to catch up on these towers that they've let go down so early. Gyro with not too much farm here. Having a pretty difficult time getting CS. He's 34 and 10, not too bad. Um, Nature's Prophet pushing with the trees, but flat cannon levels are going to pay off here. Taking out a lot of these Nature's Prophet tree ants. Clockwork is hiding up here in the jungle, waiting for a good chance to ult in on one of these guys here. Death Prophet building into a mechanism. Crystal Maiden picking up Tranquil Boots. All the while, Nature's Prophet just farming away up here. He has finished his Midas. We're going to see him with a lot of farm this game, and he really needs to get it because they lack a definitive carry outside of Mirana, and Mirana's not the most reliable in terms of carry. Her farm you just need a ton of farm, and I mean, if she can get Manta style really fast, with like a Desolator or a Maelstrom early on, she can do the damage in the team fights, but she's just not one of those man up team fight carries. She's gonna push really well. She's gonna be able to clear creep waves really well with Starlight. I think it's called Starstorm. Sorry. Right, got some aggression going down bottom here. Cryptstorm is gonna take out Clockwork. Sunstrike hits no one. A lot of poison going out here. Death Prophet gonna take down Gyrocopter as well. Leap coming in from Mirana. Starstorm coming down. Triple kill for Death Prophet. Big plays happening down here on the bottom lane. All 5 TPing in. This lineup they have has great mobility. Ultra kill for Death Prophet, taking out Ancient Apparition hiding in those trees. That is unfortunate for them. Huge lead coming out for the Radiant team on Team Nemesis. Over 7,000, almost 7,000 gold lead. 6,000 XP lead. Just huge advantage right now. They're going to ride this out for as long as possible. Even more of a gold lead now. Death Prophet just taking all the rune control she can. Invoker still leveling pretty slowly. Probably going to pick up his next quest level at level 9 when he gets it. Get his double Forge Fiends. Looks like Mirana porting the middle lane to defend. Shadow Demon picking up Arcane Boots. It's pretty rich for a support. They're doing really well. Ancient Apparition still not level 6. Abaddon neither. Clockwork does have his ult though. Didn't catch their initiation there. Maybe he didn't ultimate. Gyro finding some good farm top lane though. He does have his call down now, which is really good. It's huge damage early on. Makes him a great teamfight hero, and also a pretty good aggro try carry because of that ability. Especially paired with like Ancient Apparition, Cold Feet slow. Sorry, what does the slow? Ice Vortex. Doing some counter warding here. I wonder if he's gonna be able to see that one. Wow, just barely out of range. That's unfortunate. Well, you can definitely tell that the dire side is behind, based on where all the wards are located on the map right now. All on this side of the river. Oh, Abaddon is going to get caught out here. Just Shadow Demon and support Disruptor here, but Nature's Prophet comes in from behind. Sprouts, but they're both inside. Invoker is going to get a big Sunstrike off. He's barely going to live with 30 health. Call down coming in. Not going to get his TP in time. Gyro's going to try to get out of there without too much hassle. Where's Clockwork? Okay, here we go. Powercock's coming out on the jungle camps here. Nature's Prophet's going to spot him out. Gyro is here to finish this off, but Cryptstorm is going to hit Clockwork. Shadow Demon Disruption. Bonus damage coming down from Soulcatcher. Ancient Apparition ult going to hit Nature's Prophet and CM. Nature's Death Prophet ult coming out. Frostbitten. Clockwork goes down. And it looks like a 1-for-1. 13-4. 14 minutes into the game. Still a pretty big advantage for the Radiant team. Nature's Prophet's coming back up. He can TP back in. I think they're going to probably push down this top T2 tower. Rana picking up an ultimate orb early on here. Provides pretty good flexibility. She can go for well, I mean, she can go for. I'm sure she's probably going to build a Manta out of that. At least I would. She's not really too concerned about the clockwork hooking in on her. She can just leap out, although she will go down pretty fast. Not typically the best target for clockwork to try to initiate on. So I doubt she's going to build that into Lincoln's, but she may. Clockwork is very elusive. Looks like he's building something. That Ring of Regen. They did find another ward here. Looks like they're stacking a mid here. Okay, Invoker did pick up his 4th level into Quas, so he is going to have some pushing power now with his Forged Spirits. Death Prophet, though, making sure he knows who's boss. Rana doing a good job of keeping this lane and pushed down to their T2. However, she is going a little bit too far and down right now. Clockwork may be looking to initiate on her. Gyrocopter still no levels and stun. Not going to kill the Mirana. Very afraid of her for some reason. Abaddon ult going to get procced by something there. Nature's Prophet. Mech is up, Yules is up, Arcane Boots are up on Death Prophet. Probably going to build the mana portion of those boots into a Bloodstone in a little bit. Exorcism coming out on the T2 tower here in mid lane. Jadehoof Courier picking up something from the secret shop. Looks like the dire side CG Gaming has him surrounded here. Nemesis needs to be careful with only 3 in the middle. But Nature's Prophet split pushing top lane. Hasn't picked anything up yet. A lot of gold built up on Nature's Prophet. I'm not sure what he's gonna go for, but Gyrocopter is coming in here. No stuns though. Clockwork with not the greatest ultimate there. Ancient Apparition ult missing as well. They just wasted a ton of their ultimates on trying to get the Nature's Prophet. Disruption coming in here. Abaddon ult and heal coming out for the Ancient Apparition, but he still goes down. Not gonna be good enough. Radiant getting pickoffs left and right. Team Nemesis just making quick work of this Radiant team, the Dire team here. Invoker pretty far out here. Death Prophet with another double damage rune. That's like the 3rd one this game so far. Probably looking to. She's gonna Scythe or Yules. The Invoker almost takes an arrow to the knee there. Soulcatcher coming out. Poison coming out. Ancient Apparition though hits all 4. Great play by the Ancient Apparition there. That was really good. Invoker Sunstrike misses. But 4 spirits are going to push this lane out a little bit. T2 tower does go down there, and top lane tower went down as well. They just have like an enormous gold lead right now. 14k gold lead. 7k XP lead in favor of Team Nemesis on the Radiant side. Not much can go wrong for them right now. Gyrocopter just needs to keep farming. That BKB purchase is going to be huge for him though in these team fights. Abaddon barely having brown boots, not a lot of farm, neither on Ancient Apparition as well. Clockwork still just Ring of Regen, might be going Force Staff so he can get himself out of his own cogs, but wow. Agnes Scepter picked up on Nature's Prophet. It's actually a pretty good item pickup right now because he is doing so much damage with his ultimate right now at level 2. Hand of Might is really helping him get ahead of the game in terms of experience. He's level 11, so it's pretty close, but it's really going to do a lot of damage to CG in terms of Abaddon and Ancient Apparition, and maybe even their Clockwork for those teamfight initiations before he ports in. Game is currently paused. Looks like Mirana needed to have a quick pause. But we're back underway. Action Apparition ult coming out. Maybe going to hit Genie. Yes, yes, she could be in trouble here. Invoker could ultimate. She should meet the threshold in a second. She's gonna go down. Good play by Ancient Apparition. Really nice ultimate there on Mirana. I don't know why she didn't leap. Perhaps it was on cooldown. I don't know. But she is going into the mana style, like I mentioned earlier. Nature's Prophet doing some more split pushing. Just farming away that Nature's Prophet. Dire side really worried about the Mirana and ult initiation. Sentries are everywhere. Or were everywhere, sorry. They're down now, though. BKB finally picked up out of his stash on Gyro. Looks like Death Prophet is going to run into Gyro here, though. BKB is going to be popped. Still no stun, Gyro. Like, what is the deal, man? Rocket Barrage not going to hit her, really. She is stealth. Ancient Apparition somehow thinks she's going to be heading on the cliff here. Soul Catcher going to be cast on himself there on the Shadow Demon. Crystal Maiden ult just doing tons of work here. Takes down Invoker. Nature's Prophet with a kill on Ancient Apparition, and Death Prophet with a double kill Shadow Demon and Abaddon. Looks like Radiant came out ahead on that one as well for Nemesis Gaming. Big plays coming out from the Death Prophet. Doing a lot of work. Gonna skip the Bloodstone for now. Going into a Shiva's Guard. And looking to push down this T3 maybe. Doubt they'll get the racks since her ultimate just went down. But maybe they could. Force Staff is going up on Clockwork in the near future. Ancient Apparition still very poor. Ult though, going to hit. Nature's Prophet, big initiation coming in from Clockwork. Gets Yulesed immediately, but Nature's Prophet going to probably go down here to the Ancient Apparition ult. Maybe not. Maybe not. Death Prophet cleaning up, double kill on Nature's Prophet. Wow. Big plays. Big plays being had from the Nature's Prophet. 11 and 1 and 3 with 113 CS. Just rich as hell. There's little that's going to happen to stop this. Invoker really not getting shut down so hard in the mid lane on Invoker. It was not good for them. They needed to sustain to the late game and outcarry them, hopefully with a Gyrocopter and the Invoker combination, but not happening. Team Nemesis just taking really advantage of their early game potential, taking down all the T1s and 2s, working on T3s now, and just dominating every team fight. They've pushed all the lanes up to their Raxes. They're going to take Roshan now, and it's going to be relatively uncontested, as the Dire side has no vision on that end of the map. Do see an urn now on Shadow Demon. It's going to help them keep their push alive. Another 3k gold almost builds up on Nature's Prophet. Probably going to see him maybe build into a Necronomicon. Nope, he is going for Preservance. What is he building? Shiva's finished on Nature's Prophet, or Death Prophet. Every game I cast has both. I get so confused with both of them in there. What am I looking for? Okay, Preservance. Nature's Prophet. Refresher, maybe? That would be interesting with Agnim's ultimate. Just double refresh ultimate, just destroy their whole team. Very low health pools coming out for them. Clockwork getting shielded, looking for an initiation here, gonna flare in. Death Prophet trying to stand her ground. Mirana arrow coming in, not gonna hit anybody, but AA ult comes out. Gonna hit Death Prophet and Shadow Demon. But that's it. Death Prophet with her ultimate out. Clockwork maybe Nature's Prophet down here. Just pushing just split pushing. They can't defend them both. They're having a hard time. They're having a struggle here. Calldown comes out. Not gonna hit anybody. Misses the deafening blast. Mirana arrow coming in though. Not gonna hit anybody either. T3 tower still intact. Nature's Prophet backing at the bottom here. Looks like they're doing a pretty good job of defending their base so far. Towers are taking minimal damage, but I just don't know if they can defend against this. Mirana now with Aegis. They're just huge on the side of the Radiant right now. Just almost 20k gold advantage. 20k gold advantage. Dire needs a miracle to win this game. Run arrow, gonna miss Sanctioned Apparition. Gyrocopter probably pretty happy that he went and maxed out Flak Cannon so early to defend this from this push. But Nature's Prophet's still going to town. Thinking that he might have enough for a refresher. So yeah, I think he does almost, if that's what he's gonna do. It's gonna be scary. Looking at big engagement coming out here. Call down goes down. Disruption gonna save Shadow Demon for the time being. Or Death Prophet for the time being. Death Prophet trying to escape with Mirana Ultimate. Big things happening. Shadow Demon goes down. Clockwork misses his ult. Mirana doing damage to Clockwork here. Clockwork's gonna go down to the CM. Rocket Barrage comes out. Not gonna hit anybody. Getting frostbitten by CM. Rana's doing damage to Clock here. Big CM ultimate. Rana might finish him off. Oh, Invoker Cold Snap though is gonna take down Mirana. Sunstrike. Gonna hit Mirana but not take her down. 3 for 2. Still coming out in the favor of the Radiant. Nature's Prophet all the while pushing down bottom lane. Gyro and Ancient Apparition trying to defend. Cold Feet not gonna hit. Rocket Barrage going to push the lane out. Only losing a T3 tower there, but still falling further and further behind in terms of golden experience. Nature's Prophet pretty safely pushing this Rax right now. Troll Yules on Gyrocopter, waiting for her ultimate to be back up so they can finish this Rax. Rana gonna arrow. Gonna hit Ancient Apparition. Wow, that did a ton of damage. No follow-up though, too far in the base. Invisrune is top. Everybody on the Radiant team has respawned now. CM with a 4 staff and 1,000 gold. Tons and tons and tons of farm on this Radiant side Nemesis team. Age is still up on Mirana. Roshan has a while still. Abaddon still warding, still doing what he can. Got that Ring of Basilius turned on. Trying his best to keep the lanes pushed out. Clockwork with a 4 staff, not much else. Finishes his power treads. Gyro working on Helm of the Dominator. Being locked in your base though as your team's carry is just not a way to be. He's doing what he can farming these lanes, but it's gonna be a while before he can compete with the Radiant team. They do have really great teamfight potential on the Dire side for CT Gaming, but if Domini can land a call down with a slow and Ancient Apparition can follow it up with an ultimate, then you know, they've got a chance. Invoker could also potentially pull off some big team ultimates, but he's so underleveled that the damage is not going to be anywhere near what it needs to be. Mirana hiding over here in the trees, looking probably to get an arrow off initiation-wise on somebody. AA ult comes out. Not gonna hit anyone. Gets avoided. Clockwork coming in on the CM. 4 steps out of his ult. He's getting raped. He's in the middle of 3. Team did not follow up. Death Prophet ult coming out. Everybody's running away. They're all almost dead. Death Prophet gonna finish off this Rax here. Fortify comes up, but all 5 of the Radiant are alive. Clockwork is down, and the whole Dire team has their tails between their legs. Invoker, pretty risky play there. Tries to come in with the meteor and do damage, but they just are not gonna do it. They have so much working here. GG has been called. Game over. Tons and tons and tons of farm for the Radiant side. Just not enough on the Dire side. Got stomped early on. Well, this has been episode 3 of Vivid Cast the Pub. It was a good matchup. Fairly quick, but a lot of good players. Um, kind of enjoyed it in terms of games. It was not the closest game ever, but I enjoy the competitive atmosphere a little bit more than the pub atmosphere. So take it as is, and I'll see you back next time. If you like the video, give it a follow. Watch my other videos. I'm going to be casting as much as possible, trying to practice up, get a little bit better at my craft, and hopefully work my way up the ladder and start casting some bigger events. So, anyways, keep me on follow, and I'll see you back next time for episode 4.